All right. What's the next game we're going to play?
Next game we're going to play is going to be pro. Falcons, Redskins.
I thought you said it was going to be pro. No, I'm just kidding.
They're two
Give me the Redskins.
Yeah, I hate it, but I'm going to go Redskins as well.
Give me the Falcons.
Redskins.
Redskins just traded for Clinton Dix, too.
Haha, Clinton Dix. Okay. What's next?
Rams, Saints.
Straight up or with the spread?
The spread's only 1.5, 2, and it's actually in favor of New Orleans because they're at home.
I'm going to go Rams still.
Yep. Give me the Rams until they break.
This is their only loss of this regular season. Saints.
Tony getting religious. Tony going with the Saints, Incarnate Word.
I'm going crazy.
Next thing you go with like Houston Baptist or something.
Oh, I was looking up really weird schools. Some I didn't know they existed.
Albany plays Delaware this week. Albany's probably going to get smacked, but go Danes.
They are a 20-point underdog.
Yeah, Delaware's what, 7-2, 6-2. Albany's like 3-5. Yeah.
No baby. They can do it.
Listen, Joe Flacco was the quarterback at Delaware, and Albany beat them. So, not concerned.
Everybody picked that one?
Yeah. Yep. You're the only idiot that went with. Person that went with the Saints.
Okay. Good. Then the next one we're going to do is
Bemidji State versus Vermont ice hockey. No? Okay.
New England Green Bay under or over 57 points.
Over.
That's a high.
That's a high over.
Man.
So you think 30-27 isn't what you expect the score to be?
I don't know.
I'm going to take the over, but I'm not confident in it.
Is it 57 or 57.5?
It's 57.
Okay.
That being said, the over-under, the highest of the week this week, is Rams in New Orleans.
I don't understand that.
It's 60 points.
But the Rams play defense.
They're in New Orleans, and you know that there isn't a place in there that Drew Brees isn't afraid to throw it.
It's a dome, which should make it even easier for the offense. All right.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun game to watch. Definitely excited to watch that one.
I'm going to say over that one, too.
Okay, Tony's going
And
over.
again, like Dan O'Shea said, I'm not confident in that.
I'm pretty confident. I'm thinking it's going to be like a 47-41 game. If the over was 65, I still would have taken it.
How many games is that so far?
That is
Because I'm not counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Dan Beebe, over, under 57.
I think you gotta go over.
Okay, so that is... Yeah, it's 8.
Okay. The Demaryius Thomas game.
The Demaryius Thomas game. What about
It's Houston against Denver.
Yep, just traded from Denver to Houston.
Yep, and that's the matchup this week. So, who wins?
All right.
Texans.
Yeah, Broncos aren't very good. I'm going Houston.
Houston.
And I don't even know if Demaryius Thomas plays, but now the Texans have their playbook.
I'm gonna say, Houston. Close.
Okay, and last game.
Last game. Let's see what we want to do here.
Make it a good
You know
one.
what? Let's make it a Friday night game.
Oh,
Let me get a Friday night game. Yeah, let's do Iowa or Ohio against Western Michigan.
Ooh, the Bobcats and the Broncos.
I'm going with Ohio.
I'm going to go with the Red Sox.
Oh.
No, I'm going to go with Ohio as well. No, I'm going to go with Western Michigan.
Do you want to change that again?
Yeah, I'm going to go back to the Red Sox.
No, perfect.
Okay, Tony's going Ohio. Okay, what about you guys?
I'm gonna go Western Michigan.
Okay.
Western Michigan.
Oh, Dan, you were so close to keeping all of your picks on one line. Tony, you successfully did it.
Yay!
Yeah, you picked Chatham, BC, UTEP, Butler, Incarnate Word, Falcons, Saints, over 57, Texans, Ohio. So you saved without having to write out Jacksonville.
And something obnoxiously long.
Yeah, Sam Houston State. Although Incarnate Word's not that many letters short of that. All right. So let's just really quickly recap all of the trades that have happened today. Demaryius Thomas, as we said, I almost said Buccaneers, from the Broncos to the Texans. All right. We also had Golden Tate from Detroit to Philly. The Eagles snagged him. As we had said, Dante Fowler Jr. from Jacksonville all the way across the country to the Rams. Imagine that, being the lucky person, we're going to take you out of the dumpster fire and set you in a throne.
Yeah.
Right?
Seriously.
It's like the opposite of Jamie Collins. It's like, we're going to take you from the Patriots and you're a Brown.
And you're right.
What else did we have in terms of trades? I mean, there were
Clinton Dix
Ha-Ha
goes
Clinton Dix.
from the Packers to the
Redskins.
And
then we had
Ty Montgomery goes from
Yes.
the Packers to the
Ravens.
the Ravens. Ty Montfumbly.
And-
Yeah.
You say Golden Tate, right?
Yeah.
From Detroit, yeah.
He's now Ty Montfumbly.
Yeah, I don't know that there were any other ones today. There weren't a lot in total.
No, but then you also go back. You had the Giants getting rid of Eli Apple and
To
Snacks.
the Saints, and then Harrison to Detroit.
And then the Cowboys got Amari Cooper for a first. What was the other big trade this season was Khalil Mack to the Bears for 2 firsts.
Yeah, but
Or for a first and a third
That was before the...
trade.
No, that was 2 first
the
round picks.
Raiders for a first, which now that Demaryius Thomas and Golden Tate have been traded, seems even more ridiculous.
Yeah. But the argument with the Golden Tate Demaryius Thomas trades versus the Amari Cooper is 24. Demaryius Thomas and Golden Tate are on the wrong side of 30.
I guess, but you probably could have gotten away
I
with
still
a
think
second
it's an
round.
overpay.
Probably could have gotten away with a second round, but I have the same feeling about trading for players that I do with drafting. If there's someone you really want and you think they're worth it, just go for it. If you're, people say, oh, this team reached, the Browns with Denzel Ward. Well, they saw something they liked. They were afraid that the next time they got to pick, they wouldn't be able to get him. They really wanted him, so they used their pick on him. Why, same thing with the Cowboys here with Amari Cooper. They saw something they liked. They decided that they're going to get him no matter what it cost. Cost a first-round pick. Again, Cowboys aren't going to be in a position to get Nick Bosa, so there's no one else that I really liked all that much from this draft that I'd spend a first-round pick on, so I'm not too mad about it.
Okay. Fair, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the thought process, if that's the case.
Although I just want to say, Dan O'Shea, I was wrong. You were right. Luka Doncic is the shit.
Yeah, it happens. Knicks played a good game last night against the Nets. A lot of the young kids showing their stuff. Frank looked very nice out there.
He looked really good. I don't know that I would consider him a starter, but he's definitely a very good player.
Yeah, he put up, right toward the end of the game, he put up a mean screen on some Nets player and just trucked the dude, and it was very clean. It wasn't dirty moving or anything. It was a clean screen, but man, he was just, his foundation was set, and the guy got rocked. And then right after that, he had a nice little 3-point play with the N1. So I like what I'm seeing from him. I like Fizz's experimentations. He's playing around with the lineups and trying to see what works and what doesn't, and he's making adjustments, which is a welcome freaking change from Hornacek. Because the Nets started to come back a little bit in the fourth, and he put Trier right back in, but only traded him, put him in, I think, for either Dotson or Vonleh, someone to be a pure scorer, and immediately we went right back up by 17 and closed out the game. So I like what I'm seeing from the young kids, from the new coach. I think this season's gonna be tough to watch at times, but the future's bright.
I saw some things that I really, really liked, and I don't want to put unfair expectations, and I don't want to make it sound at first like I'm saying something I'm not. But what do championship teams have that separate them from other good teams, like championship caliber? Of course, you got your great starters, but you also have a deep bench, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm seeing from the Knicks, the players like Vonleh and Robinson and Trier, when KP comes back and he's healthy, and when we get whatever free agent, Kyrie, John Wall, whoever, or not John Wall, KD, whoever it is, that bench is pretty stacked. It's a solid bench. Kevin Knox, Alonzo Trier, Mitchell Robinson, who's been working with Rasheed Wallace.
Yeah.
That's
cool. Some of that toughness. He had a nasty steal and then ran down the floor and slammed it home. And he looked nice running it down the floor. I was very surprised. He looked like he's very comfortable with handling the ball for a big man. Kind of looked like that KP moment from his rookie season when he spun some Hawks player, I don't even remember who it was, spun on him and then slammed it home and just rose up from then. So, we could be seeing some of these younger guys, seeing some of their moments that can make them something better than just a role player. So we'll see, because, the good teams, they build through the draft, and that's what it looks like we're doing. And then we're going to get KP back, and then who knows what could happen this offseason. Clay, you never know. So
there's a lot of possibilities.
Future.
And the Knicks, like I had said, it just looks like they've started building their bench, and it looks deep. Looks like their bench is a pretty deep well now. So that's good. And you don't even see guys like Cornette, who's been playing pretty well when he does get his chance. Frank Ntilikina, in my opinion, looks like he's the number 2. Is it just me, or does he look like he's a better, not point guard, a better shooting guard than a point guard? He doesn't look like a floor general as much as you would like for him to be. But that's fine, because Trey Burke does. So
it depends what you want. I like Frank because he's a pass first guy, and that's what I like in a point guard. But at the same time, we're kind of moving away from that in the NBA entirely, where it's just kind of